Man, we are not going there with the video game stuff, man. I'm just not trying to hear it.
That sit-down interview yesterday, the big three, more specific, KD, casually said the guys sometimes stay up until 3 a.m. playing video games. The product on the floor has been dog shit lately. Is this a cause for concern to you guys? So, I don't know why Saul just left. But my take on this is no. As far as the playing video games until 3 a.m., like there could be much worse things that guys are out doing until 3 a.m. and that guys are doing until 3 a.m.
Correct.
I just think it's one of those things where it's like, you're a professional athlete. You're going to be out. You're going to be awake.
Well,
your schedule is different all the time.
This isn't a goddamn CPA staying up till 3 a.m. when he's got to get up at 6 a.m. to go to the office and crunch numbers.
Correct.
Like, these are guys that are expected to be at their peak mental performance from 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. And then there's a whole
Decompression time.
Decompression time that you go through.
Like, even for
you're
us,
eating at fucking 10:30 at night when you're a basketball player.
Like, even for us working in this industry, like, especially when I was working for teams, because you have a couple hours after the game where you're still doing things, and guys do the same things, you know what I mean? Like, it still takes like an hour for them or so to get out of the arena. Yeah. Then there's like a come down period.
Yeah,
right?
you have to.
Like, you have to think about it as if like if you're in your job, you present to your boss every day at noon. You're probably going to be the most awake, aware, and like at your peak at noon because that's when you have to perform the best, right? Yeah. These guys are at the height of their day from like 7 to 10:30 p.m.
Yeah.
So it's going to take a while for them to kind of wind down. You know what I mean?
Different time zones.
Yeah.
And
like it's one of those weird schedules that it's really hard to understand until you're kind of in the thick of it. And then you're like, yeah, no, that kind of makes sense why they'd be up that late.
Like, have you ever worked at a job that has just been stressful?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yes, every day.
Yeah. I mean,
this
like,
one,
like honestly, like facts, like it gets stressful around here from time to time. Like, we have a lot of things that we're trying to get accomplished and stuff. And so when I go home, honestly, sometimes the last thing I want to do is watch sports. I just need to take my mind away from sports just to kind of decompress, get away from it for a little bit, enjoy time with the family or go like build something in the garage or barbecue or whatever, right? I just need to decompress. Like, I'm cool with these guys doing this until 3 o'clock in the morning rather than a lot of NBA players when they come to town, they're out till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning in Scottsdale. They're out, clubbing. They're going to get drinks. And then they come in and they play a game and you would never know. Sometimes you would never know. Yeah. So it's not just, all because you don't know what's going on and you assume, oh, the video games. I heard it was the video games, so it must be the video games as to why they're not playing well. Damn, half the damn league is playing video games. The other half has kids and they got babies that they got to take care of, with their significant others in the middle of the night. When the baby cries at 1:30 in the morning and you got to stay up until 4. Yeah. Like, now we're going to knock people for having kids? Like, come on, man. Like, we got to stop with these external excuses, man. Yeah. These guys are professional athletes. They've been doing this since they were fucking 3 playing video games. Like, all of them. Every single last one of them.
That's how half of them met.
Yeah, exactly.
They met playing video games.
This video game knock is just the most ridiculous thing ever. It's like my utter kryptonite. I fucking hate that topic with all my being. No offense. I appreciate the comment and thank you for the super chat. But man, we are not going there with the video game stuff, man. I'm just not trying to hear it.
I will say this. You finish the game. You jump on a plane. You get to the hotel. It's late as hell. A lot of times, these guys need treatment. A lot of times, these guys are coming from a rough game, sore muscle, ankle. They'll be icing their foot while they're playing the video game. That's just part of how they operate. They incorporate the shit into their world. And like you said, I'd rather them be in a hotel room resting or in their house actually resting their body, playing some video games than out in what I've seen in New York. Yeah. Like,
or Houston, or just random day trips to Vegas or wherever.
I used to go to clubs where the Knicks used to be there all night.
Well, the Knicks aren't a great example.